I guess I'll start just, almost a week into camp now. How's this one going?
Good. Personally, I feel good. Team, we feel good. We're still striving for our goals, trying to work. Just taking it a day at a time, trying to work and see where we can go.
Yeah, I know you were banged up last season, then Adam got banged up a bit in spring ball, but how excited are you, the Evil Twins, to be, reunited and going into this season?
I'm very excited. Just being able to share the field again with them, I'm so excited, especially Adam. He's grown up, matured as a younger guy, and proved himself. So I'm just excited to get back on the field with him and just stay healthy with him. So
last year there was a lot of, I think there was a small amount of running backs in the room in fall camp. I feel like this year there's a lot more depth. So how much have you seen just the younger guys kind of slowly start to grow, and how much are you influencing them?
A lot. They're taking the information really well. They want to learn. They want to be here. So that's one thing you can't teach somebody to do. So they're showing that effort. We're trying to work together as a team or as a position group, and they want to learn. So that's all you can ask from a younger guy. And they're continually getting better every day. So it's just going to be a process and taking it one day at a time. So.
What was your biggest takeaway from last year and last season?
I would say just, adversity is going to hit, and when it does, just attack it. We faced a lot of adversity last year, but there was one adversity that got us and that we weren't able to overcome. And this year, that's the goal. So we want to overcome that adversity and win that one, the big one. So.
How tough was that to kind of go through the injury at the end and then, getting back for the title game, but obviously not playing as much and seeing the loss?
It's hard. As a competitor, obviously you want to be out there. And then as a competitor, you're also watching, and then it doesn't go the way you want. So, obviously it wasn't a good feeling, but at the end of the day, you have to live with it. And the guys that are out there show the support for them and be there the whole time for them. And then, even though it didn't go the way we wanted to, well, now this year we're going to have to learn from that, take the proper steps and, just learn from the things from last year and try to grow this year to hopefully not have that same outcome. So.
And who's kind of standing out other than Adam so far in the running back group?
Really everybody, I'd say, in my opinion. Colson and Jared, they're both still stepping up as older, younger guys. And then the new freshmen coming in, they're learning and trying their best. And you could see some flashes of their potential, so it's really cool. Because you think about it, you're like, oh, how was that freshman back in the day? So it's really cool to see them kind of picking it up and starting to learn everything, and are like, okay, they're starting to gain that confidence in it. So it's really cool. I have total belief in Jared and Cole, so I think they're doing an amazing job. Adam's doing an amazing job as well. But yeah, we're just gonna keep going. So.
How would you describe kind of the identity of the running back room so far?
It's kind of funny because I talked to him a little bit. We were trying to kind of figure out a little bit of a motto, and I was like, what about, when the pads get to popping, Juice Squad ain't stopping, So we're kind of just taking it as a mentality as we want to be the spark. We want to, if there's things not going our way on offense, we want the guys to look to us to try to be that spark and be the foundation of the offense. Like, look, whenever you need something, count on us. If anything, count on us. We'll be here for you guys no matter what. So we're just kind of trying to take on the backpack and like, listen, let's go, and just be that spark for the rest of the team. So
you guys go hand in hand with that offensive line room, who saw some turnover this offseason. So how has it been, a week in a fall camp, or maybe even just this entire offseason, working with them and them finding their roles as well?
Yeah, it's different. They got a new O-line coach, so they're learning different things that we have to adjust to as well. But just working hand in hand with them is awesome because, we have to get on the same page at some point, and you can slowly see it starting to click, and everything's starting to click. Everything's not going to be perfect, week one, but you can start to see the improvement, and it's going uphill, and that's all you can ask for. So.
Coach Howell gave a great quote about just the young guys using motivation from all the chatter, losing a lot of people from last year. As a defensive perspective, just from the offensive side, what have you kind of seen motivation-wise the younger guys and yourself maybe using from all the time?
I think that as well. We lost a lot of key factors, to the portal, and then also just NFL guys too. So, the guys are taking it as a challenge. Why not? We had a question that they asked, what's one word that can describe your team? And the first thing that popped to my head was different. because it's going to be different than what we have seen here in Montana for the last 4 years. You're not going to have your Tommy Malott, Brody Grebe, guys from Montana that everybody has known to this point. Is not going to look like that right now. So just being able, we want to attack it. We want to be the change. We want to be different than what everybody has seen, and hopefully bring something different that we haven't had here. So
what's the advantage of being different?
Really just trying to do everything to set yourself apart from everyone else, from the competition. Some of the guys here get work after. They get extra work in the weight room, extra work in the film room, maybe extra sleep, recovery, nutrition, whatever it is. Try to be different in some way, somehow, on the field, off the field, to ultimately try to help this team and help yourself. Because if you're helping yourself, ultimately you're helping the team as well. So
you've been here for a couple of seasons now, obviously. What does it mean to wear the blue and gold every day?
Oh man, to me it's everything, because this is where I found the love of football again. People jump in and out the transfer portal every day. I chose to stay. For me, there wasn't money that could beat playing here, playing for this community, playing for these coaches, these my brother's teammates here. Because to me personally, this is what gave me back that spark for football again, and made me love this football again. So, just we have a motto, Bobcat built. Try to be Bobcat built, fight through things, fight through adversity, work harder than everybody else, and just continue to work. So. What
does Coach Firm kind of preach, maybe that's similar and different to what Coach Mix was coaching?
I would say, one thing, they kind of both preach different things, have different philosophies. I would say for Coach Firm, he emphasizes a lot on the finish. So a lot of the times on our runs or without the ball, we're finishing a lot. Because with or without the ball, a lot of our big plays are coming majority of the time without the ball. If you go watch the film last year, there's probably bigger plays we could have had if we finished more without the ball. So that's one thing we're taking on, trying to learn and implement into our game consistently, to try to not only be effective with the ball in our hands, but also effective without it in our hands. So,
what stood out most about Justin and those other QBs that are battling?
What was that?
Just Justin Lampson and the other QBs. What stood out most about them?
It's a good battle with them. It's hard. I don't know too much about the quarterback position, but they're all athletes, and they've been all doing really well. They've been making the right reads. They've been all making the right throws. They've been passing a little bit more, so it's kind of cool to see how that's going to go. I don't know how it's going to go, but I'm excited for however it goes, because I'm confident in all the quarterbacks we have. So yeah.
Coach Firm seems to have a pride in ball security with that drill with the stick and the punching bag. So what have you kind of just heard from him preaching about ball security? And it seems like he likes to try to get you guys a fumble.
Yeah, he's huge on trying to get us. Sometimes instead of the punching glove, he'll use the other side too. So it's like, that's real skinny and he'll get in there. But yeah, he just wants us to be as good as we can be the best version of ourselves. And he's going to attack it every day with that same energy that you guys saw, and continue to push us and instill that energy into us as well. So,
starting the season at Oregon and then returning home against South Dakota State, I know you were a part of that game a couple years ago against the Jackrabbits. So just what's your excitement level like for the start of the season?
I'm very excited for the start of the season. For me personally, I have big goals. I didn't get to play a lot as much as I wanted to last year. So for this year, me staying healthy is the biggest thing for myself. Just to be there for my guys, whether that's support, playing, whatever the case is. I just want to be there, be healthy, because the best ability is availability. So being there for my guys, I'm excited for the game, but I don't want to look too far forward. Just want to be excited right now and work right now until we get there. So
is that hurdle still in the back?
Yeah.
Over under. I'm just kidding. This season.
Oh yeah. If a time comes, I'll try not to.
We won't let anybody do
Yeah.
In terms of your health and I guess general upkeep, is there anything you've changed about your routine from last season, or are you kind of just saying more of the same?
I would say I'm taking maybe a little recovery, a little more serious, doing a little more yoga. I'm not trying to change too much. I kind of have a little routine that I go through. I like to have my hot works stretch, hot yoga on Sundays, and then kind of do a little recovery within that as well. But I mean, I'm always open to learning new things and adding things into my routine, but really just trying to stay healthy.
Sure.
The team does Pilates in the off season,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
How's that?
Awesome. Molly Vegan runs that, and she whoops our tail. She makes it look so easy, but it's so hard. But it's so helpful, so useful, and we're so thankful that she takes the time out to do that for us. It just ultimately is going to help us, and that shows how connected we are as a community and family that she can come help us. So.